A lot of you know me as Ocean, and as usual, I'm your host for tonight. Welcome to all the new members in the house. If you are listening to us from our YouTube channel and you'd like to get started on this amazing cryptocurrency robots, you want to make money, you want to get started, you listen to the introduction that Leader George is about to do, and once you decide that you want to get started, click the link on our bio and chat us up on WhatsApp. I will get you started. We'll set up your robot for you. Also, after setting up your robot, we'll add you to our WhatsApp group, which is our WhatsApp community, where you get good information and also how to properly learn how to instruct your robot so that you can start making money. If you are listening to us from our YouTube channel, I'm specifically talking to people that is listening to us about our YouTube channel from our YouTube channel, not people that joined us here from like someone that shared you the link to join here. No, just people that are listening to us from the YouTube channel. If you are interested in getting started, please click the link in our bio and message us. We'll direct you on how to start this amazing business. All right. Um, I'd like to also invite Leader George, which is going to take us on what Royalq is all about, explaining and also handling today's topic. Leader George is a V4 rank in Royalq, and is our leader, is our tutor, uh, is our teacher, and he will be handling today's Zoom. Again, is our co-host. I'd like to welcome Leader George. Leader George, you can take it up from here. We have 3 new members in the house. Yes, I believe so. So we'll be doing a Royalq introduction before we get to the topic at hand. Welcome, Leader George.
Okay, good evening. Thanks, Leader Cherry. So we are starting late today. I don't think we will be able to do this topic, but let's start. Welcome our prospects, our new prospects to our Zoom. We do have our Zoom every Mondays and
Sorry,
Thursdays. We'll talk
sorry.
about. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay.
This
I will
topic
talk about.
is just 9. You do like a brief introduction and we'll get to the topic.
Brief introduction when we have 3 persons. Is it every day we do have? Okay. You're welcome to today's Zoom. For those joining us, this can be the best. This can be one of the best financial decision you will ever take in joining us today in this Zoom. This business, Royalq, it changed my lifestyle. I started this business in 2021. So you ask, what is Royalq? So Royalq is an artificial intelligence robot. It's an app where we connect to our exchange, cryptocurrency exchanges, be it Binance, KuCoin, Huobi, Indodat, and the rest. So we connect the robot, that is the app, to any of our exchanges. So what the robot does is, the robot helps us to trade crypto in the spot market. Spot market is just like you having a provision store. So in your provision store, you have goods inside. So the robot is just like your salesperson, buying and selling, buying and selling. buying and selling. That is the work of the robot. It monitors the cryptocurrency international market, the prices. So the robot does not control the crypto market. It just works with the price to make profits for us. So both our trading capital and the profit the robot is making is being saved in our exchange in the sports wallet. So Royalq focuses more on the sports wallet because in the sports wallet, when you trade it in the sports wallet, it's just like buying gold when the value is down and selling when the value of gold appreciates up. So even when you buy the gold and the price goes down, your gold is staying with you. So it's the same thing in Royalq. Even when the robot buys a coin for you and the value of that coin goes down, the coin is staying with you. If it's 10 of the coin you are trading, if it's 0.5 Solana you are trading, the 0.5 Solana stays with you intact in your exchange. But it's the value of that Solana that will be increasing and reducing. Okay, so when it's reduced, the robots use more money and buy what we call the margin calls, so that when the coin starts appreciating, the robot sells those margin calls to give you sub profit. Okay, while we are using Royalq, we know that as a crypto trader, cryptocurrency has the lifestyle of being volatile. It can go up and it can come down. So that is why we are using this AI robot to help us monitor cryptocurrency market, so that anytime crypto is going down, it should be buying at some points at some reduced price, so that when crypto starts reversing up, it will start selling those margin calls. It will start selling those more quantity of the coin it's bought when the price was going down. It will start selling them when the price starts appreciating. So some person might ask, what if I start the trade and the price starts going down, going down, going down? We have seen a coin goes down to minus 90%. And we have seen that same coin coming up back. So this is cryptocurrency. You should not be afraid of your coin that you're trading reducing in value. That is the nature of the business. The coin you are trading will reduce in value and it will increase in value. So that is why some people might tell you that yes, cryptocurrency is equals to being patient. You have to be patient to wait for people to sell. Okay? So, but Royalq, they know that some persons might not have that long patience to wait. So they introduce what we call the margin calls, in the sense that the margin call should work with the strategy mode, which is a sub-being real-time settlement, so that you don't need to wait. It settles you real time. So if you start a coin and the value of that coin goes down, and your robot started buying margin calls, buying margin calls, buying margin calls, it will get to a point that the coin will start increasing. It might not even increase to that level the first price, but you start making what we call the sub profit. So that is why we are using this AI robot. It works 24/7, and you only need $120 a year to activate it, for it to work for you for 1 year. Then you keep at least 10 to 20, 30, 40 the gas fees in your exchange. So it's just the subscription money and your gas fees you send to your exchange. Your trading capital stays in any of your sorry, It's only your robot's fee, that is the 120, plus your gas fees, which might be 10, 20, 30, $40. Is that the only money you send to your Royalq account? Why your trading capital that can be from 50, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 10,000, 20,000, 50,000, and above will be in your exchange, secured for you. You know that most exchanges are very secured. Okay, so that is all about the trading trading part of the business. The robot is being so many functions have been added to the robot to help us make profit, to help us make profit while we wait. So the business is not a Ponzi scheme. Please, I have to address that for those because we have new members. The business is not a Ponzi scheme. The business is like you starting a provision store business. You know, when if you have like 1 million, you want to start a provision store business, you cannot liquidate the provision business under 1 week or 2 weeks because you need to pay your rent. No, it's a business you are starting, and a business you should give a business 3 to 5 years. So you cannot say because you started a provision store with 1 million and under 2 weeks you want to pull out the whole 1 million. It means that you were never ready to start a provision store business. So this is the mindset you should come with when starting Royalq. The robot will be giving you profits. The robot can give you $2 profit today, $10 profit today. In a week, you have already gotten $10. In a month, you have already gotten like $50 profit. You can remove your profits. As in, you can sell your profits because your profits and your capital is with you. So you can decide, okay, let me sell your profits and let the capital continue, let the robot continue using your capital to trade for you. So it's not a business that the robot have started trading. You're not saying you want to remove your capital from the business because of the coin reduced in value. No. If you're starting the business, you know you're starting the business and you paid for the shop rent for 1 year. So you should allow the robot to work for you for that 1 year and you see your profits. Your money is not your trading capital is not going anywhere. It stays with you in your exchange and not with Royalq. The profit the robot will be making for you is not in Royalq, it's in your exchange, the cryptocurrency market. Okay, so that is all. The robot has some other functions. In this topic today, we'll also be talking about one of the functions, which is a period. We're talking about the trade period cycle, what it means to trade on a cycle period. So that is one our topic for today. But I don't know if any of our new members have any question. So before we start our topic for today, Darshan.
Thank you so much, Leader George. Our new members, do you have any questions? Maybe there are some things you still do not understand. You can use the reaction button to raise your hand so that I'll ask you to unmute so that you can ask your question, or use the chat box to ask your question. Please ask anything. It's a business that you are interested in, you would like to get started. So there's nothing like too much questions. You can ask as many questions as you like so that you would understand. Someone said my network is bad. Can I get the recordings after the meeting, please? Yes. The Our Zoom is always recorded and the recording is always dropped. If you're coming from the prospect group, the recording is always dropped on the prospect group. But if you are not on the prospect group, ask the person that invited you here to send you the recordings. Your recordings should be ready by today or tomorrow. So do we have any questions, please, before we continue with our topic? Please, you can unmute yourself and ask your questions. The new I'm talking about the new members that do not have an activated robot. Brainy, do you have any questions? Grace, Fumilola.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, my name is Emmanuel. Okay, Emmanuel.
Welcome,
But I don't
Emmanuel.
know. Yeah, I don't know if my name is appearing on the Zoom chat.
Yes, it
But
is.
I have a question. I want to
Um,
ask. Let's say for an
do you,
example.
do you have an activated robot?
Yes, I do. I do.
Okay, please, we'll take your questions after today's topic.
Okay. Okay. All right. No problem.
Yeah, sorry about that. We're just asking new members if they understood, the introduction.
Okay.
Okay, so after the topic, questions can come in. All right, so I believe that the new members do not have any questions. So let's get to today's topic because of our time. But if any question come to mind, you can type it on the chat box, or you can ask after today's topic. I'm referring to the new members. Also, our current members, after the topic, will take questions. Thank you so much. Leader George, please, you can carry on.
Okay. Today's topic, we'll be talking about the cycle mode. As you all know, Royalq is an artificial intelligence robot. You give it commands and it executes it for you. Okay, some persons might say, I'm too busy. I might not be checking, I might not have the time to always check my phone. So in the period mode for Royalq, it has the one shot and it also have this cycle. Today's topic will be talking about the cycle period. Okay, so for me, I do call it the autopilot because cycle means that the robot should continue trading, buying or selling, buying or selling, buying or selling, buying or selling. So that is cycle. But one shot, you are telling the robot to only uh, only execute just one cycle. That means if it buys, once it is in profit, it will sell and it will end the trade. That is one shot. Some people might say that they put a trade in one shot and their robot is buying margin calls. Please, you see this cycle and one shot, they only function when coin is in profit. When your main coin is in profit, it's not about your margin calls. When your main coin, that is your first buy-in amount, is already in profit, that is when one shot or cycle comes to play. Automatically, margin calls are automatically when when the value of a coin is going down. That is where margin calls comes to play, and automatically it operates on cycle. So you can set a trade on one shot, and your robot, and that if that trade goes down, reduce in value, your robot will buy margin calls. If it increase, your robot will sell it. If that trade thing goes down again, your robot will buy another margin calls. So margin calls work automatically on cycle. So you don't need to set that one. It works automatically on cycle for your margin calls. But the trade period, either one shot or cycle, it means that anytime your first buy amount, your trade has completed and sell. If your trade cycle, if your trade period is on one shot, after it sells, it will stop trading that coin for you. It will close the position. It will not trade again. It will not trade that coin, that trade you set on one shot. But if it's on cycle, the robot will buy after selling, the robot will buy, resume. So what will be the topic we want to trade today is how do you want your robot to resume the second cycles after it must have bought the first one and sell? How do you want it? Do you want it to buy immediately, wait some time, check some conditions? It's all about cycle. That is today's topic. So today's topic is talking about cycle. And cycle, Royalq has included 3 functions under the cycle mode. Okay, so Royalq has added 3 functions in the cycle mode. Okay, the first function in the cycle mode is the highest first price. You will see it in your trade setting. If that your trade is on cycle, if the strategy period is on cycle, you see the 3 features where you added for cycle trading, for cycle period.
Sorry, little George.
Okay,
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Please, can you share your screen?
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. So can you see my screen?
Yes, please go ahead.
Okay, so this is my trade settings, and this trade is on cycle. So look at the strategy period. We have the highest first price, we have the first position drop, we have the cooling off period. When Royalq started in 2021, with these functions, we don't have these functions. So it will tell that Royalq is not a Ponzi scheme. Royalq is a standard business that the management are always looking for ways to improve their business because they don't owe our money. Our capital is not with them. For the management of Royalq to make money, they must keep this business on working. They must make the robots to work. They must add anything, any features that will make the robots to work well and generate profits for us. When we started in 2021 using Royalq app, these features of the cycle strategy period was not here. So it was added. They updated it and they added these features to the cycle strategy period, the strategy period cycle. So the first one, I will explain the first one, the highest first price. So remember I said cycle means if the robots, after starting the trade, if the coin goes up, it sells and it will buy again. Okay, so what this one, if you set the highest first price, maybe for this coin, let's go back. So you see the price of this coin. This is 1,000 stars coin. Look at the price, 0.000263. So 2595. So if I go to trade settings again, if I want to set this first highest first price, I will say I can put like this 001. So what this stuff means like this now on this trade, it means that my robot should continue cycle buying and selling. You know, when a robot buys, it will sell at a higher price. It will buy again at another higher price and sell at another higher price. So it will just be buying, sell as the prices is going up. It will be buying and selling, buying and selling, buying and selling until it gets to this highest first price. You understand? So if the robot, if this coin now is pumping, the robot will be buying and selling, buying and selling, buying and selling. But once this coin reach this price, 0.001, my robot will no more longer trade it on cycle. It will not buy the next cycle. It will not buy the next cycle because the next cycle, it means the trade price has passed what I set for my highest first price. Okay, so I believe I'm able to explain that one. The second one now is the first position drop. First position drop is on percentage, meaning if you are trading now a coin and is on cycle and you put 2% take profit, okay? So you just want 2% profit on this trade, okay? And let's say you have already entered first position drop 1%. So what this stuff means that if this trade starts and the coin starts increasing, the robot will sell and make and sell might take profits, but it will not start this trade immediately. After it has given me profit, it will not buy the trade immediately. It will wait for a reduction by 1%. This 1% I set. So if it goes 2% and gives me profit, it will wait until the coin reduced by 1% before the robot will now buy margin 2. So I hope I'm following. So if you just set cycle, the robot buys and sell, buys and sell, buys and sell. But if you set this first position drop, if the robot buys and sell, it will not buy immediately. It will wait for a reduction. It will wait for that coin to reduce by 1% after it has given you profit. So that is what all about the first position drop. All this, okay, let me explain the third one before I will now summarize it. The third one is the cooling off period. It means that, okay, after the robot has buy and sell, it should exercise this cooling. If I want it to cool for 30 minutes, I'll put 30 seconds, I'll put 30 seconds. So what this stuff means is that after the robot sells, after the robot sells that buys and sells the trade, it should wait for 30 seconds before it will buy the next before it will buy the next that same trade to trade on the next cycle. So it will wait, it will cool off, it will wait for 30 seconds because it's 30 seconds we set here. So the cooling off period will wait 30 seconds before the robot will now start again and start buying. Once it sells, it waits for another 30 seconds. Remember that 30 seconds, why all these three functions were added is because of when a coin pumps massively, you see that the robot will be buying and be selling at a higher price. Price is sold last, it will buy at also a higher price. It will buy at a higher price and wait for the coin to sell again at another higher price. So it buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. And remember, crypto, if it goes up, it will come down. So that is why these three features were added. So that if you are trading on cycle and you don't want huge floating loss, you should be able to allow your robot buys at a reduced price. Yes, allow your robot buy at a reduced price. Meaning, if the coin pumps by 2% or 3%, allow the coin to reduce by maybe 1%, 1.5 before the robot will start another cycle for you. So I believe I've been able to explain these three parts. Though it was a coin that made Royalq to add these three parts, there's a coin that did 200% in the day after. So those people that was on cycle, they were enjoying that time the coin was pumping. They were enjoying, they were enjoying the pump until after did 200% pump and it also reduced by 200%. So imagine your robot start buying and selling as after it's going up and it now reach the peak. Your robot now bought after now dropped by 200%. So you should know what you'll be having. You understand? When a coin drops by 200%. So that is why they now implemented these cycle functions in the sense that you can decide, okay, after I take 2%, let me wait for a reduction by 1%. That reduction might take time. That reduction might not happen because that coin has started pumping. So the coin does not want to reduce. You understand? So that is the meaning of these three features. So I don't know if anybody has a question. So you can go ahead and answer question if you have question.
Thank you so much, Leader
Can
George.
you
Questions can come in. You can unmute yourself or use the chat box to ask your question. Please, can I get the recorded video? Yes, you get the recorded video. If you're on our prospect group, it will be posted on the prospect group. And if you're not, just ask the person that invited you to the Zoom meeting. They'll share the recordings to you. Alright, please let's ask question. So unmute yourself and ask your question or use the chat box. Yeah, the Zoom recording will be either ready today or tomorrow. Tomorrow max. If it's not posted today, it will be posted tomorrow. Please, where is the person that wanted to ask question that time? Someone said good evening. Oh, please, how do you know the right circle mode to work with?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, the question is how do you know, please, how do you know the right circle mode to work with? With the three things, the three functions, you already know the three functions. You know the one you want to use. Some people don't use them at all. They just put on cycle because of the trades because of the coin, the nature of the coin they are trading. In cryptocurrency, they have some very volatile coins, and they have some coins that are not that very volatile. Okay? Like if you are trading Bitcoin now, you are trading Bitcoin or you are trading Bitcoin, you are trading BNB or you are trading Ethereum. you know that it will not be wise for you to set the to set any of those cycle functions. Why the cycle functions is advisable for you to set it when you are trading a very volatile coins. All these shit coins, coins that they just the coins that when Bitcoin do like 1% increase, all those coins can do like 20 or 30. When Bitcoin do like 2% reduction, those coins can do like 30% reduction in value. So these are the coins that you advise to you can trade with those functions. You cannot say when Bitcoin increase by 2%, before your robot should buy Bitcoin again, you should wait for Bitcoin to drop by 1%. Bitcoin does not do like that. So it's for those coins that are very volatile that you can apply that and those settings for. You advise to apply those settings for. You understand? So that is it.
All right. Do we have any other question? Emmanuel, you wanted to ask a question. You can unmute yourself and ask a question. Please, do we have any other question before we round up the Zoom meeting? You can use the chat box or unmute yourself and ask your question. It doesn't have to be on today's topic though.
Good evening. I'm Fumilola.
Hi, good evening from Laura.
I have a question, though I'm not yet on the robot, but I just want to know, how do we identify coins or uh, that are volatile? Do you understand my question?
You do not have an activated robot yet?
No, I do not.
Okay, Leader George. Leader George,
Okay.
what?
Okay. You said how do you please can you answer your question again? I didn't get it. How do you
You identify coins that are volatile.
Okay, for coins that are volatile, when you enter, when you search for a coin and you want to enter it, Royalq tells this coin has a very high fluctuation rate. So you know that this coin is
Leader George,
very volatile. Yeah?
Leader George, please let's
You
share
say?
screen, please. Please kindly
Okay,
share. Thank you.
okay. So for instance, a trade is being dropped. Okay. If you search a trade now, maybe search a coin. You open any coin here now, you get this kind of warning. You know that this coin is volatile. Precaution, the coin may have large fluctuation in price. Please trade with caution and note the risk. Royalq will not be liable for any loss or damage that may occur through the transaction. If you trade a very volatile coins and you don't apply the right settings and you don't apply the right margin calls, and maybe you are now on minus 30% floating loss, and that coin goes down again to like minus 40% floating loss, and you don't have patience to wait for that coin to come back, you don't have more capital to open more margin calls for the trade, you now go to Binance to sell off the coin. Royalq is telling you that Royalq will not be liable for any loss or damage that may occur through that transaction. So anytime you are trading, when you want to trade a coin and you see this information, you know that your margin cost must be plenty because it's telling you that this coin is very volatile. So it's a coin that can just drop by 50% drop. So if your trade settings, your margin call drop can only cover like 20, 30, you should not be going for this kind of coin. Okay, let me search for one coin. Let's say, let me search for, let me see if Solana is volatile now. Solana is also volatile now.
You
Let
can
me
check.
see. BTC,
Yeah,
okay.
BTC is not really
Let me
volatile.
search for BTC. So you see, you didn't get that one in here. Let me search for BNB. Search for BNB. So you see, so for you to know a coin that is very, very volatile, Royalq will tell you once you search, it will tell you that see this coin is volatile. So what you do, you must make sure that your margin calls. If your capital is small, you just avoid that coin. You avoid that signal. Since Royalq is telling you that this coin is very volatile, you avoid it. Signals will come with plenty. It's no more that you must enter everyone. Just wait. Even if it's one or two trades you enter in a day, you're okay with it. Okay? So is there any other question? So is there any other question?
Question. We would like to round up now. I don't think it should be so hard to ask questions. I don't know why I would like to delay in asking questions. Please, do we have any question? Final call. You can use the chat box or meet yourself and ask a question before we round up. All right, thank you so much. If you are new here, you do not have an activated robot, and you'd like to get started, please message the person who invited you to the Zoom. They'll give you a link. Use the link to register. Please don't download Royalq app on your App Store or Play Store directly. Don't go to your App Store or your Play Store to download Royalq because we have fakes on there. Your inviter is going to send you a link, and that link you use it to register, and then they will guide you on how to activate your robot. After you must have activated your robot, they'll add you to our WhatsApp group where you can start learning how to properly instruct your robot. How do you set your margin call? Uh, so I don't know if you do not have a robot, Miss Grace, so you will not really understand what's when we explain it, you won't really understand. It is when you have a robot, um, your upline is going to put you through on all these things. And that's why I'm explaining that after you must have activated your robot, they will guide you on how to activate your robot. After activating, we'll add you to our WhatsApp group, our WhatsApp community, where you start learning how to properly instruct your robot and navigate it. So if we explain how to set margin call and you do not have a robot, it's not going to do any good, or you won't understand it. So that's the problem. You need to get started before you know and understand all these things. So yeah. Um so yeah, after you must have activated your robot, you get added to the group and you can start learning. Also on our YouTube channel, we have so many videos, so many explanatory videos or technical videos on what Royalq is about, how to use your robot, what functions is this or what functions is that. Our Zoom time and days is Thursdays and Mondays and Thursdays, 8:30 p.m. Nigerian time. Please always attend the Zoom. You will gain more knowledge. There's no time you attend Zoom that you will not get something. You must get one thing out of it. It's a robot, and it's a robot obviously that is being updated every other day. So you cannot stop learning. I myself am still learning. Mr. George is still learning. Most times Royalq adds new features, and once that is added, you have to start learning about those new features. So please try as much as possible to attend Zoom. If you miss our Zoom meeting for anything, please watch the recordings. It's always posted on our YouTube channel. Same day or the following day, you'll get the recordings on our YouTube channel. Also try as much as possible to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. It will be greatly appreciated. All right, thank you so much. Please let me ask this. Okay, you can go ahead, please, for a round up. Unmute yourself and you can ask your question. Okay, so I believe that you don't have any questions. So thank you so much for taking our time to attend our Zoom. Good night, everybody, and enjoy your weekend. We'll see you on Monday. Good night. Bye.